After countless playthroughs of The Wind Waker, it's easy to overlook certain details about the game. You know you have to show Tetra the shield to leave Outset. You know you have to swing from rope to rope to get the spoils bag. And you know you have to rescue Tingle from jail to get his chart. Wait, why was Tingle in jail? What crime did he commit? I'm MC, and you're watching Magic Meter. So, what did Tingle do that is so wrong that he was incarcerated? Now, while I'm sure we could draw plenty of insane theories that involve background pixels and developer interviews, that's not responsible theorizing. We need to use research, we need lore, we need to use in-game dialogue. To start, we have to talk about the most common theory, and honestly, the one that on the surface makes a ton of sense. It all involves the Pictou Box. After you free Tingle, you can speak to the charismatic photographer Lenzo to learn the story of how one of his Pictou boxes was stolen. Once long ago, I rented a room out to a traveler for a single night. The next dawn, my precious Pictou box was stolen. And then, if you speak to Ivan, the leader of the Killer Bees, he will inform you that, a while back, this thief stole a Pictou box, and he was held in the town jail for a long time. Yeah, real long. Of course, if you crawl through the hidden passage in the jail cell, you'll eventually find the Pictou Box, ready for Link to claim as his own. Now it all adds up. A thief stole a Pictou Box, was locked up, and who is in the cell? Tingle! So, he stole it, right? I don't think so. When you read the stone slates around the Pictou Box, they read, "At last, I have succeeded in stealing the Pictou Box I've desired for so long." Succeeded, yes, but sadly, due to a mistake on my part, I was also caught. I've been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell, and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the Pictou Box. On a base level, this just doesn't read like Tingle. Tingle's text is usually more whimsical, goofy, and bouncy. This reads more of like a drama, and more down to earth. Plus, when you free Tingle, he says, "And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place." The stone slab outright admits to the crime of theft, while Tingle, who has no reason to lie to you, claims innocence. Heck, Tingle never even mentions the tunnel, the Pictou Box, or even goes to get it if it's so precious to him. And remember the kid Ivan? He said the theft happened a while back, and that the thief was held, as in had been released or escaped in the more distant past. This makes me believe that Tingle isn't the Pictou Box thief, but I don't think he's completely innocent. Let's think about this character. What are his hobbies? What does he want to achieve more than anything? It's to become a fairy, and apparently find his way to the realm of the fairies. He even begs Link to bring him there. Tingle Statue you can get in the game states, "It's been several years since Tingle first became enchanted with deciphering maps in the hopes that would help him find fairies." Honestly, when you boil down Tingle, he's really only about fairies. He wants to be one, he wants to find them, he'll do anything to make it happen. It's the whole reason for his existence. So, back to Windfall. What could Tingle have done on this island to further his research into fairies that would land him in jail? It's simple, honestly. Trespassing and theft. We know from the Tingle games that the promise of mystical lands, such as Rupee Land, are possible with the power of rupees. During the Wind Waker, Tingle will regularly drain your wallet to translate charts. It's easy to draw the parallel that Tingle loves rupees. On Windfall Island, in addition to several shops, there is a place called the House of Wealth, where Windfall's richest family lives. I mean, even the whole name Windfall can be a reference to a large sum of money. It makes sense that Tingle would head there to at least do some research. Here's what I think happened. Tingle arrived on the island interested in rupees and those who might know about fairies. Obviously, he went to the richest people in town, and upon seeing Tingle walk into their home, they had him arrested and thrown into prison. Did Tingle intend to rob the family? I don't think so. I do think that he walked into private property without permission. And despite Link doing the same thing constantly, Tingle's outworldly appearance caused alarm and ended with his imprisonment. I think he was just after information about fairies from people who had rupees, which he knew to be a magical source of power. But trespassing is trespassing, and we had to lock him up. Huge thanks to our Patreon content committee for suggesting a Tingle theory video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to share your thoughts or suggest more lore theories you may want to see in the comments. Thanks for watching.